The Department of Economy, Planning and Development, or DEPDev, just concluded its year-end briefing. Paolo Barcelon is on the line for us from Mandaluyong for the details. Hi, Paolo. Now, given recent developments, does the DEPDev see the country achieving its growth target this year?
Great question. My DEPDev Secretary Arsenio Balisacan says the Philippines may not hit its 5.5 to 6.5% GDP growth targets this year because of a mix of various factors. And just like what you mentioned, Balisacan says the unraveling of the flood control scandal and corruption allegations plagued the country in Q3 2025, while a slew of natural disasters such as earthquakes and super typhoons affected the country in the last part of the year. He adds the country needs to perform at 7% GDP this quarter, something he sees as unlikely amid targets in the first three quarters also not being hit. It's now back to the drawing board for the country's economic team as they look to a rebound by 2026 as the country hosts the ASEAN Summit. In terms of its accomplishments, the DEPDev says it has verified 9,290 out of close to 9,900 published flood control projects, and it also supports a stronger independent commission for infrastructure, putting bills in the House and Senate among one of the priorities of the Legislative Executive Development Advisory Council, or LEDAC. Mai.
Paolo, what does the DEPDev say about the recent ADB study that you also reported where the Philippines ranks the lowest in terms of digital skills?
Well, my Secretary Balisacan says that one of the key factors to achieving more digital skills and digital demand is really the rationalization of telco operations. So he says that the recent passage of the implementing rules and regulations of the Konektadong Pinoy Bill will definitely help in improving the country's digital skill status. For context, we rank the lowest among 6 countries surveyed by the ADB and a job placement website, showing that there is lower demand for digital skills in terms of employability and different labor demands, Mai.
Right. Paolo, do you have data on the status of ongoing government flagship projects?
Well, according to a report that was presented earlier this morning, there are at least 209 flagship projects that the DEPDev is tracking. That's amounting to 10.5 trillion pesos. Of this, 7 were completed in 2023 and 2024. The largest group is ongoing projects, which are at 79. That is at 4 trillion pesos. Of that number, 40 will be completed or is aiming to be completed by 2028, while 30 will continue beyond the current term of President Bongbong Marcos. 31 projects have also been approved this year, amounting to 1.5 trillion pesos. While of that 31 projects approved, 9 are targeted for completion by 2028. The remaining 22 rather will extend further beyond PBBM's term. Mai.
Thank you. Paolo Barcelon reporting.